good day to you. Let's talk about the extra add-on that you can get with your order with Kosmosky, and it is their stand. This stand will work for both the larger new wave, the smaller drums, and the duvetone. So they have different, I don't know if this is silicone or plastic, but they have these plastic seating devices. So if it's a smaller drum, it just sits in a little bit further, and the bigger drums sit more on top. So this is really cool because it comes apart and it'll lay flat with all the pieces, so you can easily transport this. But the beauty of it is, say I am playing right now on my desk for these videos that I'm recording today, and if my drum is too close to something else, the tones are going to resonate even outside of the drum some, and it will change the feeling of the drum entirely, because your resonating will be different on the tongues that are closer to something else, including underneath. Now this drum plays pretty well even on a flat surface, but on my flat surface I am next to this desk piece that's taller. It's taller than the drums. And so I find sometimes that the tongues closest to this area, they won't resonate quite the same. So if I am seated on the ground or at a desk like mine, where I've got things all around me, if I give more space to this drum, it resonates even more wonderfully. So if I were going to recommend to you any type of add-ons to have for your drums, I think that the stand is one of the most beneficial pieces. The other beneficial piece could be the upgraded mallets, if you wish. They are a little bit bigger around, both in the head of mine and also in the handheld portion. So that's something that is a personal preference to you, but this also has some routering on it that helps to not slip between your fingers so easily. I know sometimes I have a very light hold on these standard mallets that come with your drum, but I do tend, and they can walk out of my hand a little bit, but I do tend to gravitate to these, mostly because they're just, I don't know, I've gotten used to them. And whenever you're playing with something new, you have to get used to it for a while before you stop making your mistakes. Not to say that I don't make mistakes, still do, but okay, so I think the stand is probably the most outstanding thing. So let's see if I can demonstrate. I don't know how well this will come across on video, but here it is on the stand. Now let's take it off the stand. You can see it's still going and going, and that's the beauty of the duvetone drum. It's not as well suited for playing in a band or playing tunes, if you will, at least for sure not for me, only because I have this done in the meditation hertz. So I can't play with other instruments, but somehow or other that meditation hertz just amazingly talks to me. It's almost like the frequency of my body, and it's very relaxing. So there is a place always for me with this drum. I will never ever part with this drum, because it is creatively the most relaxing and soothing thing that I have ever had instrument wise to play. And it's not even just that, the beauty, the quality, the resonance, how all the notes go together. It's a video I'm going to talk more about notes going together on this soon. So anyway, there's that. Now let's take it off the stand and show you next to something. So we'll scoot it way up. I know it might be off screen, but it's way close. Let's see how it sounds. Still sounds really good because of the quality. And maybe you can't hear this, but I know they're a little affected. I want to hit them harder to bring them out like they were before, but that doesn't solve the problem because they're right next to something solid. So you want to be careful where you place your drum. Now if I take it, and I know it's probably off the camera again, but if I take it down here and play it, now it's going to sound more like the stand. See how these were just louder and more forgiving into the rest of the notes? So you want to be careful where you put this, because you want that resonance. That's the beauty of this drum, is the incredible resonance that I never found in any other brand. So there's that. Now, this one's not as shall we say, sensitive. This new wave has been designed to play with other instruments. It's been designed to play songs. It is a more scoping and yet creative too, if you wish to do that, more scoping drum that can allow you to play like a regular instrument where you want to play a bunch of songs, okay? So here this is. I'm sure you've heard that before. That's on one of the Kosmosky videos. And the beauty of this is how so many notes can go together on each side. And that's true for the duotone too, but there's a couple of exceptions. Another video that we'll be making soon. So, and you know, this is their Kosmosky's flagship drum. This drum can do everything, okay? And this drum also is made to be acoustic. So, and you can get it either way. You don't have to spend the money on acoustic. But I did not point out in one of my last videos how special this drum is. It's just that my heart in the meditation hertz, I gravitate to the duotone, but that's because I'm creative. If I want to play a song, or I want access to more notes to really compose, there is no doubt this is the drum. The new wave is that and more, and you won't be disappointed with this drum. I know it's hard for the U.S. people to consider ordering, you know, from a company that's out of the country, but I'm just speaking to the U.S. population overall. I'm in the U.S. and I was afraid of that too, but when I did my research, I knew they were worth the risk, and when I got the drums in here, I absolutely, without a doubt, understood that I made the right choice. I want a top-of-the-line instrument where it sounds phenomenal, and then I just crave to play it. That would be either of these two. I have the best of both worlds for creativity and meditation, and creating, you know, songs and having access to more notes to do more things, and the option of morphing sound with the potential that the acoustic plugin has. So I hope I've helped you in some way if you are considering, you know, purchasing something from Kosmosky. They are my favorite brand. There is no other brand for me. I don't, in fact, own any more drums from any other companies. I got rid of them all, because there is nothing better than the sound of a Kosmosky drum. If you have any questions, please post it in the comments. Happy to answer them. And stay tuned for more videos. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.